Hello and welcome back to the monthly Rambles. I know I've been gone a little bit. That's because real life kind of got the better of me, and July didn't really have anything going on except for fireworks, and August was pretty busy, and by the time I finally got around to record, we're already in September, so yeah. I'm gonna start off with something I watched that I really enjoyed, and I knew I was gonna enjoy it from the start. It's Bo Burnham's Inside. The music and cinematography were amazing. I already loved Bo before I saw this special, and now it's just doubled. It was such a roller coaster ride of emotions from beginning to end. It made me laugh. It made me think. I was on the brink of crying at a couple points. I ended up having to take a good long time thinking about what I just saw and all the themes around it and how it made me feel. It's really good. I say watch it if you haven't yet. I really think you're gonna like it. If you have seen it, let me know what you thought about it. I'd love to discuss it. I've been playing a good amount of video games the last couple months, so I got into another gacha game this time. It's My Hero Academia's Strongest Hero, and if you guys know me, you know I've been kind of obsessed with My Hero Academia for a while now. And the game is fun to a point. But it could stand to do with a lot of fixing for free-to-play players, and just overall in general. If you're gonna go the free-to-play route, you're gonna be waiting a while on some heroes you really want. And I never really thought that was fair, Like, make a good game and then add, some spending mechanics around it. That, people would be more willing to spend more money on a good game rather than trying to milk money out of them for a subpar game, It'll never replace Magia Record in my heart, but it's still kind of fun. I've been getting into Monster Hunter World again with my boyfriend and our friend. We play it about once a week, and it's a lot of fun. If you like fighting giant monsters, I say pick it up and try it. It's not that hard to learn, even though it looks really intimidating. At least to me it did. It's actually really very beginner friendly, which is very nice. Oh, my boyfriend also got me Bravely Default 2 as an anniversary/birthday gift. I'm gonna get him an anniversary gift too. I'll get more into my anniversary and birthday later on, but I've just barely started playing, and I really like it so far. I played and completed the first 2 3DS games a long time ago, and they were really good. The second one's ending even made me cry, but it's not hard to make me cry, unfortunately. So I really have high hopes for this. I'm gonna talk about some things that happened. They're good things that happened the last couple months. In July, we saw fireworks. I went with my dad and my brothers, and it was alright. I think I like the idea of fireworks more than I like actually seeing them, because it scares the animals really bad, and that's not fun to deal with. Otherwise, they were pretty. I'm an idiot. And my idiocy is on full display in this clip I'm about to show you. I've censored it because, fun fact about me, I cuss like a drunken sailor when I'm pushed to my limits and overly frustrated. So a bit of context. I thought my tablet was broken and it wasn't. I had it set to dual display, and I forgot to make that actually work. I had to drag and drop the program I was using from one side of the screen to the other. When I tell you I did hours of Googling only for it to be fixed in less than a minute, I just had to shut everything off and sleep. Here's the clip in question.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain this a little bit first. Okay, last night I was trying to get this set up to where it would show just my art program on here, and then, desktop on there, whatever. Like, how it's supposed to be. Like, because it's a display screen, okay? Now, for the life of me, this screen was black. It had all the buttons and stuff there, but I could not do anything for the life of me to get it to show the program. And I spent about an hour and a half Googling this problem because I just couldn't figure it out. And I was getting so upset and so frustrated to the point where I was gonna cry, and I was gonna take this thing out, Office Space style, and smash it. And I'm just like, you know what? Baby needs a nap. So I fell asleep. I came back to it in the morning. Cause look, okay, see, cause I thought when it said extend display, I thought, okay, well, all the programs that are going to pop up here are going to pop up down here. That's fine. I was cool with that, but watch, okay? Look. It's so hard to do this with one hand. Okay, see how that pops up there, but it doesn't pop up here? I couldn't, and see how, like, I couldn't get this from this onto this, and then I do it again today. I'm like, you know what? If the mouse can go from over here to over here, I wonder what happens if I just say, like, pick this up. I wonder what happens, say, like, if I pick this up, right? And I drag it from over there, and it comes up over here. And then that's all I had to do. That's all I had to do. That's all I had to do was drag it from one side of the screen to the other. An hour and a half of Googling. I could fix in 5 minutes when I got up after I had some sleep. I'm so mad, you guys, and now I'm gonna finally work on this drawing like I've been wanting to since last night. Okay, bye.
So here's a couple things that I've learned and done in the last couple months. I really, really, really like going to thrift stores, so I went to a Goodwill and got a nice reclining couch for around $30. I never usually score like that at a Goodwill except like once a year. I couldn't help it. We needed a new couch big time, and for $30, how can you say no to that? You can't. It's not the prettiest looking thing around, but it's in amazing shape and I love it. Okay. Here's the biggest thing. I passed my temp test. So now I have my temporary license again and I can drive. I did this a little over a year ago now, and it's so weird. It played out exactly like it did the first time I took my test. I failed the first time, I took it a second time and passed. When I finally was gonna start practice driving, the pandemic hit and everything was closed, and my practice driving buddy got grounded, and there was nothing I could do but let my temps expire. So I did it again a year later, around August 3rd. Well, August 3rd is when I passed it. I can't remember the first time I did it, but the first time I did it, the second time around, I failed and passed the second time. It's so weird. And it's just the computer test, so you can get your temporary license. Isn't it funny how history repeats itself like that sometimes? This was funny. So I wore my Hero Academia shirt to the BMV for luck before I passed the test, and while I was waiting to get my picture taken, there was this guy wearing a UA sweatshirt. We both looked at each other and said how much we liked each other's shirt and gave each other a thumbs up, and it really made me feel good, like even better than I was already feeling that day, just to share in a little nerd moment like that. Something else productive that I learned is I learned how to use OBS. It's a free screen recording program and it's really simple to learn. So you may be seeing some screen recorded videos soon. I know that'll help when I start my VTuber project. That kind of got away from me the last month and a half because things have been a little all over the place. Oh, the biggest reason I learned OBS is because I've been working on a video collaboration project with a friend. We're doing a comic review for his channel and a game review for mine. We only just got done with the audio for mine. I really need to start editing that monster. I can't say for sure when they're going to come out because both of them are fairly long. They might not be everyone's cup of tea, but I had a blast recording together with him, and that's really all that matters to me, is that I'm having fun. I can't wait till you guys actually see them. It's gonna be great. Oh man, I know I'm jumping around place to place here, but I'm writing this all down and remembering it as it comes to me. But there were a lot of birthdays in August. There was my boyfriend's birthday, my friend Matt's birthday, and my nephew's birthday. He just turned 5 and he's the sweetest little thing around. I love celebrating birthdays. I think they're like the best thing that can happen every year. Mainly other people's birthdays. They're fun. Okay, I think that's everything from the last couple months. Now I'm going to talk a little bit about September. My birthday and anniversary are the two biggest things that are going to happen. So since we're 10 days into September as of me posting this, I'm going to just say now that my birthday is the 26th of September and I'm going to be 27 this year. I don't know how to really feel about my birthday anymore. It's not a bad day, but I'm not excited for it like I used to be. That's not because of the prospect of getting older, it's just not as fun as it used to be, you know? I mean, I like birthdays, I just don't like my own very much. Maybe it's just the nature of adult birthdays, but it's like, eh. I mean, I've got some time off work for my birthday and everything, so I'm gonna find a way to make it good and have fun either way. It's just, I wish my birthday was as exciting as it used to be. We were gonna go camping this year, but because of the Delta variant, we decided against that. My sister and I were talking about going to the zoo on Saturday, the 25th, and if I do that, I'll probably vlog a little bit. I'm hopefully gonna vlog too if I get to go to this bookstore that I really like. Other than that, I have no real plans. I'm just gonna chill out and do some stuff around the house and go out for a bit. I am excited for my anniversary. My boyfriend and I will have been together for about 11 years now. I really love that man with all my heart. He's just the best thing that's ever happened to me. He means the world to me and so much more, and I love him so much. He and I are both gonna be off on our anniversary this year, which will be nice. It'll be good to just spend the day together with him, doing anything and everything together. That's about all I think that happened over the last couple months, and it's mostly been positive. I kind of want to have a bit of a serious talk. Nothing bad or sad. I just need to get my feelings out on the subject, and maybe I'll feel a bit better when I do. I want to talk about feeling creatively bankrupt and dealing with burnout. I don't exactly know when I started feeling like this or how it happened, but it's been so hard for me to create anything lately, especially with videos and drawings. I've been feeling like this for a while, and I think it started around the end of July. I can still create, it's just very hard right now, and I usually don't end up liking the result of it. Or if I don't have it planned out to a T, it just comes out like garbage. And maybe that's just me being in my own head too much. But right now, that's how I'm feeling, and that's how it is. I know at some point it'll pass. It always does. But I've never had it this bad before, and I don't know how to fix it. I think the biggest thing is I've been stuck in an awful rut lately where I just go to work, go home, go to bed. We didn't get to do much of anything this year, go anywhere to stimulate my brain like we usually do, and I think that's mostly because of the pandemic. I'm really feeling burnt out because of my job and how my life isn't seeming to change at all. The days all blur together, and I feel like I have little or no motivation to do anything, which isn't good because there's stuff I want to do, projects I want to complete, and I can't shake it off like I usually do. This would make more sense if my life were in chaotic shambles, but honestly, my life right now has been the best it's been in years. I can't and won't go into it much because I want to keep that private, but I've been more stable now than I have been in the last 5 years. I know it's a mix of things making me feel this way, aside from my usual depressive state. I should clarify, I've never been formally diagnosed with depression, but it does run in my family, and while I can't say for 100% certain I know what depression feels like, this feels pretty close to it, because this has been happening on and off for years at this point. The biggest thing I can think of right now that's making me feel this way is it's my life feeling stagnant and not having any new experiences. I think what would help is just getting out there for a bit to walk around and explore, find new things, meet new people, go new places. I don't know though. Hopefully I'll get to go out more this month and see if that helps. That and also the state of the world, but that's a whole other can of worms I won't get into. One thing I will say is we all need to be a lot nicer to each other. We need to treat ourselves and the world better. And maybe things would be better all around if we did that. There isn't really any point to any of this. I just wanted to get it all off my chest, so to speak. Even if no one's listening, it's nice to just talk it out to myself and validate my own feelings and know for sure that I really am feeling this way and it's not just me overthinking things. If you've listened this far, I'd really appreciate you and the time you took out of your day to do so. Be kinder to yourself, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.